Soy Nicole Casnetti, and in this video we're going to do a brief introduction into Connect, which is going to be where we access all of our online homework, the ebook, and where we're going to be taking our quizzes and tests. So in order to access Connect, when you are on ELC, you're going to want to go to the table of contents. So go to Content, and then click on the second folder which says Connect, eBook Access, Integrity Proctoring. And then you're going to find the first link is going to be our direct link to Connect and the ebook. You're going to need to register for the course. And so there are instructions for how to register in the second folder here, where it says General Connect Registration Info and Registration Steps. These will take you, it'll direct you to come back to this link. Okay. And so once this opens, okay, this is where you can access Connect at any time, even after you register. So in order to register, you need to first click on this Connect button here. And it's going to take me directly to my page because I'm already logged in. But if you follow the registration steps first, when you enter your email and all that good stuff, then it will link you to this page. Now, you can either do a 2-week free trial, or you can go ahead and directly buy access with the access code. So all that information is going to be in that registration folder. So we're really just going to talk about right now, what are you going to see when you are on Connect and how are you going to use it on a day-to-day basis. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in student view because it's going to look a lot different than what I see. So once you get access, this is what you're going to see every time you log in. So first things first, you're going to have access to the ebook, and you can find that right here where it says read and an icon of our text. So here is where you can access in a new tab every time the ebook, which we will be using chapters 8 through 12. So if you've taken 2001 at UGA, it's the second half of the Moss textbook. Okay, so for anybody that hasn't used it before, basically this left-hand sidebar right here will have all the different chapters. So we're starting with chapter 8, and so that will it will list out all of the sections of that chapter here. Okay, and so in the reading guide that I will have on ELC, it'll tell you which sections of the text or which page numbers you will access. And this, for example, would be our part of the vocabulary section for chapter 8. And it'll also direct you to practice a couple of the activities that are in the textbook with us answer solutions in that reading guide, and that's accessed on ELC. So here you're able to take notes or leave any notes or highlight anything that you think is important. So if you just highlight the word or the sentence, then you're able to either highlight or underline, circle, all that good stuff. And then you're also able to put a little post-it note to say, like, you know, anything that'll help you to remember words or take notes and that sort of thing. Okay, and then you can save that note. Okay, and you can later access that note if you go to this notes icon. And I had made a note here earlier, and it'll take you right back to where that note is. Okay, so that's the ebook in a very fast nutshell. So back to our course page on Connect. The list of assignments is going to be divided into different folders, and each folder will be based on a modulo or module or chapter, the chapter that corresponds with the module. And so everything is going to be grouped together, and everything should be listed in the order in which they are due. Okay, the only thing that we don't see yet are the tests, but the tests and quizzes will appear in the order in which they are due. Okay, and in the chapter, like chapter 8 quiz will be at the end of this module. But an easier way to like look at the order of activities that you need to do first is go to this to do. Okay, and here it will list out all of those activities that you will need to do for that day. And since today there's no class, there's no assignment yet, so this is blank right now, but come June 12th, we will see a list of activities to complete here. But if you want to look out at a larger scale, then you can click on this calendar icon. And once I get into June, then we will see which assignments are due on which days, okay? And if there's a longer list of assignments, then it'll say how many more, 6 more. And then once you click on that day, then you will see the list of activities that are due, okay? And to access these activities, you click on this little arrow right here. And that will, let me see, let's do a vocabulary one. And that will tell you maybe more or less how long that assignment will take you to do, when it is due, how many attempts there are, how many points are possible. Let's do, actually not a Learn Smart, let's go to a typical homework assignment. Looks like there are none due that day. Let's go to the Connect orientation. Typical homeworks, as you will see in the syllabus, that breakdown of what homework entails, it will tell you that there are 3 attempts for each homework assignment, and this includes your tutorials, vocab, grammar, activities, culture and pronunciation assignments. And so these attempts, you can work on them, and you can always come back to them as needed before the due date. Now, if you turn in your homework after the due date, your homework assignment will be reduced by 10% for each day late. So if you happen to miss a day, then don't worry. You still are able to gain back, okay, many of those points. So complete your homework even if it's late. Better late than never. That's what I say. There's also a check my work feature, so you can check your work twice on an on a question to see if that answer is right or wrong. Okay, so this is the orientation, so it's not really going to be content based for what we're learning, but it will give you the instructions. You also have access to the ebook if you need to, consult the ebook as you're doing your homework. It will have the total number of questions here as well below. 2 out of 4, 3 out of 4. If you need to check your work, then you can click it here. So you have 2 opportunities per question. If you need to go make dinner or go to work or something, and you don't have time to finish an assignment, you can go ahead and save exit, and then come back and work on that same attempt. But if you're ready to submit your assignment, then you click on Submit, and it will tell you if you have any incomplete questions that you need to go back and finish. Or if you are done, then you go ahead and click Submit. And it'll tell you how many points you earn. So if you don't get 100, then you can go back, and you have 2 more attempts to get full credit for those assignments, or for those questions in that assignment. Let's see what else. Here in this menu also, you will have the results or the grade book. Okay, so I don't have any grades in here right now, but this is where you would access it. And if you have any other classes that are paired with Connect, then you would see them listed here. Okay, so that is a real quick intro into Connect. There's one more thing I need to show you. So we're going to go back to, just that like standard view that we see at the beginning when we access Connect. The other important thing that you need to know when you are going to take a test, any quiz or midterm or the final, you're going to need to access the Tegrity proctoring tool, okay? And to refer you back to ELC briefly, how to use Tegrity, okay, is under the same folder, Connect eBook Access and Tegrity Proctoring, because it's all found in the same web page for Connect. Okay, so you'll scroll to the bottom, and here under this folder that says Tegrity Proctoring Tool, it'll have two sources of information. First, general information of how Tegrity functions, and then if you have any issues with Tegrity, there's a troubleshooting link as well. So when you go to take a test, once you go to take a test, before you even open the test, okay, so say this Learn Smart was a test, which is not, you're going to click first on Recorded Lectures. Okay, and this is going to access Tegrity. Okay, and what you're going to do is click on this Start a Test blue button, open the Tegrity Runner app. Okay, so this is accessing Tegrity, linking it to your computer. And let's see, it may not work since I'm using Screencast-O-Matic. Okay, it is, great. So then it'll pop up where you have your webcam up here, and then also an audio volume bar to make sure that both of those are synced and functioning, because you want them both to work and be used on Tegrity, okay? So Tegrity works where it records my screen, and then it records me, and it also records my voice. Okay, so then you click Next, you take a photo, and then you're going to start your recording. Okay, there's a tutorial as well. There should be in that Tegrity General Information folder, but now I'm recording myself. And if I were to take a test, then I would go straight back to Connect, and then access the assignment, okay, and go ahead and take the assignment, complete it, submit it, okay, and then once that activity is submitted, okay, we're going to pretend that I finished this activity, then I'm going to click this stop button right here where it says stop recording, okay, end the recording, all right, pretending again that I finished this test, and then okay, it says that my recording is completed, and this little icon says it's going to be uploading. The longer the video, the longer it's going to take to upload, okay? But that'll be more, that Tegrity troubleshooting and extra information, again, will be found in this folder here. Now, if you have any issues in Connect or questions, go to this question mark here, okay, and contact support. And the fastest way to get support is either phone calling or the chat feature. And the schedule is also on here, like when they're available. And they do have really good availability, as you can see here. The email is the one that I would not choose because they're usually pretty slow to respond. So either make a phone call or do a live chat with them. Okay. Anything else about the course page? Last thing is in the folder you're going to see the different types of activities. So on this right hand side you'll see what's called homework. Again, those are the activities that are where you have 3 attempts and you answer the questions for accuracy. And then SBLS are the Learn Smart activities, which are completed for completion grade, not for accuracy, but you aren't able to turn those activities in late. Okay. You're also going to find here your recordable video chats, which is going to be the conversations that you have with a partner in class as well. So just to keep you guys kind of informed as to what kind of activities you would see here. That should be it for now, but if you have any questions as you go along, please shoot me an email, or we can even do a Zoom if you need some help navigating. Okay, thanks very much, guys.